I didn't set the audio.
Oh no.
Actually, we might be good. Did it auto set to this? Oh, it did. Shoot. Okay, great.
Hey, let's go.
You know what that means?
We should be.
Okay. I didn't
Testing.
do audio check for this.
Yeah, but you're live, bro. You're live, bro.
Yeah, are you live right now, bro? Yeah.
Yeah,
You're live,
You're
bro.
live, dude.
Oh no, we're definitely live.
Yeah.
We're definitely live.
I love how you didn't check anything, but you just went live.
Hang on, we're live, but I didn't.
They're used to it.
I didn't do checks.
They're used to
No,
it.
we're definitely live. Hello, oh, it's fine on the ground. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another live subbed watch along. We do not know anything about this episode. We do not know who won the duel, so don't pay attention to chat. Let me get chat off screen for a second. I'm gonna shout out people that are here: Janeth, Salvadala, Rashik, Jennifer, Encyclogeekia, X-Slayer, Blader Smosh, Colin, Yuhi, Janeth, Shooting Star Gamer. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Anime Lover is here. What's going on, Anime Lover? Unfortunately, I do need to get rid of the chat because I do not want anything to be spoiled. I should be able to do this. Pop out chat.
Get rid of them.
And then, okay.
We don't
Yeah,
need
so,
the chat.
unfortunately, chat, we cannot see any of your messages. I know you do, and I do. I always go back and read what you guys say. So please make some comments. That is the best part. And, rock and roll. But guys, Uemu versus Zuijo. We were actually split when it came to the picks. I picked Uemu, Pete picked Uemu, Cal, Nick T, Dredge all picked Zuijo. I still feel pretty good about the Uemu pick, but what are you boys expecting here in episode 30 as this arc is really starting to try to get underway? I say try to. Glot is sheeted didn't help, but we're trying to get underway. What do you Caliber, what are you anticipating, bro?
Well, I'm kind of nervous for my pick, as in, I don't know if Zuijo's going to win. But I'm also a little nervous for the show as well, because, how can Zuijo be a threat if he keeps losing? You know? If he's supposed to be this main rival or villain...
Right now, he's a baker.
Yeah, right now...
I would go there.
Right now, Void Bagel is this place to be.
Unless George Jersey's in the kitchen.
You don't think he's making good food?
No.
Bagels?
No.
Outside of the Jersey heritage?
He has exotic taste. I mean, you think about
you bite into a bagel and it tastes like a
amount
bun.
of recipes he picked up out there.
Doesn't mean they're good. I'll say this. Uemu has beaten a lot of cupcake duelists.
There we go again.
It's true, right? She beat Chupataro.
What are you putting her, fourth?
She beat
Probably eighth.
the silverfish guy. I can't even remember his name. Sky Fisher. Thank you. And she beat Chupataro, and I can't even remember the third. Manya. And it's an Itachi. So I think Uemu still needs that big win. Doesn't necessarily need to be here, but Yuhi wins, Udius wins. I think Uemu wins. Actually, I might prefer if Zuijo wins, because then it still shows the unpredictability of duel writing this duel has. Because in the past, it would be like, okay, the three U characters are all getting their wins to start off the arc. It would be cool if it's kind of a U-turn, and it would be a big win for Zuijo. You don't often say a big win for a character is against a Yu-Gi-Oh! Girl duelist, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Girl duelists have been treated poorly in the past. Not the case with Uemu, not the case with a lot of the newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Girls. Sure. So it would be a big win for Zuijo, who only has one other duel. Either way, it's going to have a positive spin, I think, unless the duel just stinks. But I can't see that. To me, this could have been an arc finale, but here we are.
I think it could be a plot-heavy duel, too. A lot of,
I think it could be a plot-heavy duel.
So.
Yeah, Zuijo is Zuijo. Encapsulates that screen. One of your favorite characters.
Yeah.
Just like Bowman.
Yeah.
I like Bowman, man. I'm in the minority on that.
No, I'm not kidding.
You could have said just like Revolver, and you said just like Bowman.
He looks like Bowman.
He does not look like...
His skin,
you know what?
His skin
Okay.
is very similar to him.
No, we don't know what his
Listen,
scheme is.
Bowman's going to come... he's going to be part of Duel Links. He's going to come back.
It's not.
Come back.
Bowman is not coming back.
Coming
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Put your headset on.
All right, boss. I will.
All right, boss.
And any the alert box I'm gonna mute. I appreciate all of the super chats and donations, and I promise you guys
He's not going to read them.
no, I will read them. I will read them right after the episode ends. I just want to make sure that the volume is good. So Let me know when it starts. Let me know if the volume is good, if we're too loud, if the audio is too low, if the audio is too loud of the episode. But yeah, let's begin.
Let's do it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys.
I'm gonna hum throughout this. So
Let's
let me know
start.
if it's annoying.
And I'm gonna check the comments at the opening. So let me know right now if the episode audio is good or if it needs to be lower, louder. Equips, right?
Yeah. This man's just learning about icons.
I swear to God, if I see any discourse of people saying, still getting tutorials, because this is not a tutorial.
lose it, yeah.
Dredger's gonna say it, I'm telling you. He's gonna say it on Wednesday night. He's gonna say,
Ooh, that looks good.
that's not good. That does not look good.
No, they all look disappointed.
Yeah.
It looks good. Nah, it's because they had it a lot.
6
That's
weeks
why.
in a row.
It was good.
辛いと分かって好んで物を食べるのは人間だけらしいよ。
Yeah, I think you guys are crazy for it.
キャンペーン好きなのは分かってるけどさ。
Give me ranch, that's
今
enough
回は
kick
何が
for
も
me.
らえるんだ。
これだよ。
She's trying to get the bingo.
皿かよ。
Didn't Subway run something like
あと
this?
1
A
枚
lot of
で
restaurants
買
do
え
that.
る
We get the stickers and then you
And there's
bring
one that there's only like 10 of. So it's
つい
impossible.
ているシールを集めると
Yes,
お皿
yes,
と
they did.
交換してくれるので
Change
す
it for a plate.
おおシールが皿に
Like you get to
なん
keep
という
the
画
plate?
期的なシステムなのだキャンペ
Doesn't
ー
seem
ン
like
と
that
言います
No.
キャンペーン
キャンペーンはロマンだよ。
そこに山があるから登るのと同じただでもらえるものは
Free
当
is
然
for me.
No, that's a Nick Key quote if it's free. It's
そ
for
の
me.
お考えなのです
交換の締め切りは今日。絶対に6枚目をゲットしてみせるよ。
好きなことやるのは勝手だ
She's
けど
not
さ。
getting them all.
Damn, no
毎
fake.
回俺たちを巻き
I
込む
guess
なよな。
she's dragged him through these campaigns before.
Oh, yeah. The pizza ones kind of sounds good.
Oh, look at all the Oh, there's a mic. Did you see that? There was a mini Mystico. That was kind of cool. I wonder if there was any other like reference there.
こんなの無理だって。
まあまあ夕日坊ちゃま
A mini
お
Flatwoods
嬢さん
monster,
は
I
社長の
should
重
say.
責を担っているんですから
She liked
これ
it
ぐらい
before she
楽し
met
ま
her.
せてあげましょう
Yeah,
田
right.
崎さんたちも
Always a
本当
lure,
は
right?
困ってるんだろ。
いいえ我々はちっとも
They're
じ
being
ゃあ食
polite.
べて。食べて。食べてよ。食べて。
Udius has a huge appetite. Have this man do it.
Campaign.
Those smiles do not look friendly.
No.
All right, I'm just gonna check on chat and make sure that we are we're good volume wise. All good, volume's good. Thank you, X Slayer and Anime Lover 26. All right, and I'm sure other people wrote it, but those are the two I saw. We're gonna fast forward the opening, and we have to fast forward the opening because the music can still get us dinged here on YouTube. All right, early on, this has the makings of a big episode. Well, I mean, I'm being an asshole, but it could. I still think it's a big duel. I really do. I think it's a big duel.
I don't know about that. Should be the stickers.
Oh boy. I don't think I've ever seen her so
狙ったもの
hysterical
は全
before.
てゲットしてきたキャンペ
She's
ーン
competitive.
これでおしまいだな。
私のロマン。私の青春。
Okay.
My you.
Alright, let's roll.
話は聞いたぞユアム
Did he have it?
受け取れ
は
He had it.
あおい、こ
Did
れ
she
は
say the? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did she say something like the reason of my being? That's what it looked
I think
like.
she said the
also
peak of
said.
her youth.
But there was something else, and it looked like in French or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because you can read French.
I saw it really quick.
交換。
That is Zuijo's human form.
It's exactly what I
シール
expected.
とお皿の交換を。
He still looks like a. He looks like a fuck.
I've heard some people say
He does.
Jack Atlas. I don't really
No,
see
he
it,
looks like a
right?
fuck boy. He does. He does.
昨日は段ボールいっぱいあったよね。
Oh, so she's won multiple times?
Yeah, she had all the plates.
段ボールいっぱいあった
It's like there's something with this bread that makes it addictive.
Did he trip and... Is Zuijo clumsy?
His human form might be.
皿は落ちると割れる世の断りだ
That's how it is.
I like that it framed it. His hand holding the plate. But it
今
was
日は無理
supposed
で
to.
も
I
交換してもら
can't...
えるんだよね。
I can't get over the fact that this is his human form.
シール集めたんだよ。
And
新
she
し
has
い
no
皿発
idea
注
it's
しなさいよ。
Nope.
金がない
1枚分
no.
ない
あんたじゃ話になんない。 責任者出してよ。
He is
ボイルドベーグルレクイエムの店長は
Now she should know.
我だ。
あんたが店長なら
I was surprised based on that name. I think she's so angry she's not even thinking.
あれでよければ持って行くがいい。
いらないよそんなもの。こんな小さな店にコンプライアンスを求めようとも思わ
She's
ない。
gotta be a bit of a Karen,
最優
dude.
正義が見えればま
Oh
だしも
yeah. She's competitive.
あんたのような分からず屋に
A blockhead.
キャンペーンをやる資格はない。景品のためにはどんな過酷な条件でも
For a
たゆまぬ
plate?
努力で達成
Yumu.
Those are pterodactyls.
全てを投げ打つ
She's in a volcano.
Hey, this is the center of
Hey,
the earth.
it's for a plate.
景品
It's fine. You can buy one at the 99-cent store.
The principle of the
Thank God.
これは私一人
I
の
was
思いじゃ
creeped
ない
by that last video.
全宇宙のキャンペーン好きの心からの叫びだよ
That's... Wasn't that the Sirocco
私の
ship?
ソウルオピニオンも響か
Maybe
ない
it was it? It sounded like
自称キャンペーンフェスティバ
a
ルクイーン
familiar
の名に
theme.
かけ
Yeah,
て
it
も
might not have
引
been.
くわけには
My
す
title
みませんお
being
客さん
promotional campaign.
実はです
Mitsuko.
ね
Oh my God, she's...
Look at how big she is.
事情がありま
Holy
して
shit.
3週間食事を3度どころかほとんど食べてないからなんです
How do they not know that's
カ
her?
レーパン売る
He,
ほどある
also,
で
they
し
can
ょ
go 3 weeks without
カ
eating.
レーは
Well,
苦手だ。
they're aliens.
食べられないのになんでカレーパン専門店なのよ
Yeah, what was the...
3
Yeah.
つ
食べられないから売るのだ。
なんなのよこの店おかしなとこばかりカレーが苦手なのに専門店を開く
What's going
Wait,
on in this
isn't
art?
that the whole like thing? Like you can only work in like an ice cream parlor if you hate ice cream or like a
Maybe it's
bakery.
that.
Because that I've heard that
何か
like
がおかしい
thought before.
You worked in a pizzeria. You love pizza.
Well, and it wasn't
おかし
healthy.
いおかしい
Having pizza every night.
そんなことより今はお皿
You cannot
何
like
と
your
しても
own
ゲット
product.
しない
That's
と
a big phrase.
こうなったらダッシュデュエル
I
で
think
決め
that's
る
a
よ
drug dealer mentality.
私が勝ったらお皿をもらう
ラッシュデュエル。よかろう。ただし、我が負けることはない。
Oh boy, dude, her jaw is gonna
This
drop,
man is
dude.
dripping.
She made a
There, okay,
big
there.
mistake.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. That is a great shot.
I mean, look at that.
That is horrifying.
I feel like she gets taller every episode she's in.
And Zuijo's a pretty big dude. And she makes him look like so small.
Look at
Honestly,
her.
though,
She's enormous.
honestly,
Look at that, dude.
Yumu's got some balls hanging out there and like not backing
レ
down.
クイエム店長。
I'd be running the other way, dude, especially by herself.
If Nick T was here, he would go, I let her choke slam me.
I'd say something like that. Would you change your pick? I'm starting to feel like Zuijo is gonna win because of how Yuumu is behaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm regretting that pick.
That's okay.
It's
Honestly,
fine.
it doesn't even really matter.
No, it doesn't. And honestly, there's a lot of there's just been a lot of
So far,
misses.
this is kind of just a
It's been a,
pointless duel.
yeah. Well, it's been a very unpredictable show. I guess you never know. But also, Yumu's
We're
going
arguing
first.
about plates in a curry bread eating competition. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I hope, chat, we see a Yuumu
No, I guess
dragon.
he is, right?
That's a reference to an older dragon. Like, that would be awesome.
Just get a red eyes.
He's swiping on
1ターン目
Tinder.
はどの道攻撃できないから関係ないよね
The monster?
カードをセットしてターンエンド
That's where the cryptids went. He just swiped left
我
or
の
right
ター
on
ン
them.。
ボイルドベーグルレクイエム店長ドロー。
He just,
ボイドベルグペルタスト。
I was not wrong to say his identity this arc is a baker.
I hope he switches
He's even
back.
playing into
I
it.
want him to switch back to the baker form when this is over.
Is it the baker form or is it the human form?
虚空の心を残したい。雲つくばかりの大
That's the color scheme of Blackluster Soldier a little bit.
Anytime he summons a monster, it reminds me so much of the monster.
Yeah, dude, his monsters are so freaking
カ
cool.
ーケイルユーディアスとのデュエルでも見たズイージ
He does have an ace that was revealed about 4 months ago, chat, that we have not seen.
Could pop up here.
I feel like it will. This is his first duel since...
Yeah, literally.
こいつのダメージを与える効果を持っていたはず私と同じ効果ダメージ狙い
She also has to be
それと
wondering
もバトル
too,
を仕掛
like,
けてくるか
is this gonna actually like come to life?
どっちも
This
やらせない
monster.
よ相手がレベル5以上を召喚したこの瞬間 トラップカード
You moved
アド
it
バンス
white.
ブロックを発動
Probably, but you know,
相手と
it's
自分の
interesting
攻撃
because
表示も
Zuijo
守備表記する
is probably very interested in this because obviously Yuhi, her brother, has the Earthamore. And so maybe he's dueling her to try to get some knowledge from this, you know?
Also, why they're here is a secret.
Right, right. Maybe the king of
Also,
Terror likes
Yumu
bagels.
went first, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's a
み
rat.
たいガッチガチだね
Maybe the great king of Terror likes bagels. I don't know.
I go for bagel.
これがスイージョ
Right. He seems more
近寄りがたい高潔さ静
laid
かな
back.
狂気息が苦しくなるくらいの圧
Silent
迫感
insanity. I like
He's also not dueling Udius. And that could be why the
で
intensity's
も
not
今のス
there.
イージョには何も感じない
He does seem way more
Well, just-
laid back.
He's always just wanted to open a bagel shop. And it's calmed him.
Because he's
Oh,
hungry.
it's because he's hungry. Yeah.
Is he gonna lose this duel because he's hungry?
気にするな。よくあることだ。
お腹すいて
So then, yeah, so why don't you eat then?
I don't think that. I don't think that's how it works.
ドロー私の怒り思い知れもう一度スワイプニールの効果発動
Yeah, swipe it.
Yeah, so then he's like down 10 minutes, bro.
モンスター2体をリリースして
Oh yeah, it is like
Yeah.
that's wild. Oh, new dragon. It doesn't look like a reference to an old dragon.
I love that.
What's that number? That number's pretty high.
高く引き当てろ
Isn't that? That's got to be infinity.
It was like code that was coming in.
End of
Cool.
60.
中連ガジャリ大マナラージャ
That's a cool looking dragon. I don't believe, unless I'm just missing a chat,
バースト
don't believe that's a dragon reference
お
to
互
another
いレベ
one.
ル6以下のドラゴン族はダイレクトアタックできる
Wow.
Man's getting
スピー
smacked.
ドは正義
Equip?
加速せよアクセレ
Yeah? You get an equip, and you get an equip, and you get an equip.
It's like a
It's very like, it's very, yeah.
Or even max.
装備魔法クエルティキーブ
Pretty Keyblade.
That's
Love it.
cool. I like that. Everyone had the password at one time, 4123. But then even, it still might be some of my passwords.
I thought your password was your birthday.
Right after Courtney.
Or password was your password.
That wasn't.
装備魔法により大マナラージャの攻撃力は
Alright, so that's 400.
Because she smacked at him so much early on, he's getting that big comeback.
Yeah, but at least she's putting up a good fight early on.
勝って必ず皿はもらうよ
あらマークが違いますねそっくりだけど
はあマークじゃなくてアイコンいくら似てるからってフィールド魔法と装備魔法を間違うなんてありえないよ
そっちではなくこっちの
Yeah, the last
我
smile
の
is
カレーパ
different.
ン祭りの最後のシールだけ
So Udius,
そんな
Udius gave her.
Look at that! Holy crap!
Udius gave her the dude. Udius.
He was trying to help.
このパチモンはおそらくユーディアスが書いた
Pretty good.
彼がシールを持っている
Honestly though, he's such a nice
He's a
dude.
G, bro.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
Damn
I can't even be mad about it.
You gotta null and void this. This is a counterfeit duel.
謝るべきなのは分かっている分かってる分かってデュエルの続きいくよシールは違ったけどデュエルに勝ったら
Ah, the
も
old.
らえるって約束したよね約束は約束だよね
Even Mitsuko, even Mitsuko's like shit. Promise is a promise. Can't go against that.
Customer's always right.
That's right.
No.
相手モンスターの攻撃力をダウンさせる
守備表示モンスターの攻撃力を下げても意味がないですよ
狙いはそれじゃないよ墓地に溜まった10枚のモンスターをデッキに戻して
Hello?
大マナラージャの効果発動
That's a
デッキの上から10
pretty
枚を墓地へ
insane
送る
condition.
ターン終了時まで墓地へ送ったモンスターの数かける200攻撃力
Oh,
アップ
excuse me?
Exactly.
10
That's
枚
what I'm
全てのモ
saying.
ンスターよって
Just
大マナラージャは
recycling
攻撃力
like a
2000
third
Shouldn't it be
of death.
3,000? Oh, 200 attack. Okay.
10連ガチャ大成功だよ
Wow.
カードをセット
If her gacha luck is that good, chat, she's got to be getting on Master Duel and Duel Links. I mean, that is something else.
She's doing the alley of
That's like the Halibur gacha luck.
10連ガチャ流大マナラージャ
The one with 6
ブレ
points.
ードを装備した攻撃は貫通する
It's not going
It's
through.
not gonna go through.
Whatever Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat, we know this. Whatever
Gotta
Yu-Gi-Oh!
face
character,
down.
yeah.
皿はどうかな
That's a golden
あれ
plate.
はポスターで使った皿。
That's the plate he's gonna give up. Oh, now he's definitely not losing. Is this like trap hole? No.
自分の守備表示モンスターの数かける500アップ。
No, he'll survive.
Because the attack will go through, but he'll take less damage. What, 1200?
I'm surprised. It's actually been funnier episode than I expected so far. I'm surprised at the lack of any sort of like major plot reveals.
Yeah, none.
Yeah, I'm surprised at
Nothing.
that.
This is all over.
Could change, and we still got a few minutes
Because
left.
the OTK.
He had a level 8 in there.
Big OTK.
We're gonna see the new ace, I imagine.
ボイドベルググロビュールを召喚。墓地から3体をデッキに戻して。
Maybe something in
ボイ
C.
ドベルググロビュール
It's a cool ace. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it got revealed with like Manabu
2
and.
体分としてリリースできる。グロビュールをリリースし。
All right,
アドバンス召喚。
here we go, chat.
Right. I like that it came down.
虚空の底より呼び起こしたるわ。約束されし闇の楽園。永遠に眠れ。
No, instant
ボイ
love
ド
it.
ベルグエリジウム。
Jeez, dude.
Classic 2500.
Yeah.
相手がレベル5以上のモンスターを召喚した
Yeah.
瞬間
Yeah. Color scheme, the
トラ
purple.
ップカードはドラゴトラッキング発動装備魔法を装備したモンスターの攻撃力を500アップ
Damn, these two
さらにこの
behemoths
ターン
facing. That was
相
actually
手は
a
その
really
モ
cool
ンスターか
shot.
ら攻撃しなければならない
これでツイ以上様は大マナラージャから攻撃しなければ。
なんとしても反撃の目を潰すよ
手札1枚を墓地へ送り。ボイドベルグエリジウムの
Oh, and there it goes. You hear that guitar riff. You know it's over.
大マナラージャを裏側守備表示。
Well,
Jeez.
装備していたモンスターが裏側表示になった。
Loses the equip. Goes to the
装
grave.
備魔法が破壊され墓地へ送
Yep.
られる。ボイドベルグブラックドワーフの効果発動。墓地のペイルライダーを特殊召喚。
Is he gonna get out his other?
望みをも叶え呪われし魔剣よ。
Is he using an equip here? Yep. Okay. Oh, let's see what this does.
ベルベルギュアの名のもとエリジウムに供与する。
I still love how equip spells of all
that's
things.
awesome.
ボイドベルグ
Love the way.
キュリュティング。
Yeah. Love how equip spells have their own chance.
攻撃力
Big
400。
thing in this.
It is. No, it
攻
is.
撃は貫通する。
Pierce. I feel like a lot of Rush Duel equips get piercing.
楽園の死の世界でこそ輝く。ボイドベルグエリジウム。
I feel like his quotes
Yeah, they're great.
are so like inspiring.
His chances. Well, I don't know. Some of those chances are pretty dark.
Yeah. Inspiring is not the right word. Yep.
Boy's got 100
Look,
life.
he's actually gonna win with the
100.
Dinner is over.
Damn.
You're at the new one.
Yeah. Big win for Zui. His first win. I mean, you know.
負けた
Yeah, so you went back to the form.
Yeah.
負けた完全に晒し
It's not that big of a
ユ
deal.
アムさん。
物分かってるよ負けたんだからお皿は諦める
They're gonna give it to him.
そうではなくて、私たちがパン屋をしていることは、
Hmm.
MIK には内緒にしてくれません？
そうは言っても UTS としてはあんたたち怪しい宇宙人を
Bribe her with the plate. Yep. Nailed it.
Unreal.
You guys might want to try to eat.
He drops the plate.
Is he gonna pass out?
Yep.
我のエネルギーが
He's that plate's going, dude.
Oh, it's gonna break.
Oh.
Damn it. Now don't keep the secret. Deal's off. Oh my god.
Like, Mitsuko is actually like probably the most.
She launched herself in the air.
皿もらえなかったのかよ。
Even her telling Udius would be a big deal. But I don't think she's
残念だ
gonna.
ったな。
Keep a secret.
ユーディアス、あのシールって。
おお、これか。それがしの考えたキャンペーンのシールだ。日頃の感謝を込めて UTS のみんなのお手伝いをするごとにシールを1枚配ることにした。10枚貯まると景品と交換できる。
He's such a nice dude.
No one deserves it.
Yeah. He's such a...
元気出せよ。キャンペ
Like,
ーンは
he
また
can't
あ
be
るぞ。
mad at it, you know?
あまり頑張ってほ
Man's
し
a
くない
saint.
けど
Yeah, he really is.
そうだ、待ってろ。
Holding
もう
information
シ
from
ー
the
ルはい
group
いよ。
though.
Yes,
シール
it's
ではない
secret.
あー、これだ。
He's
何
trying.
そ
Bro.
の色は。
光属性
Dude, how can you hate
It's a
Udius,
light
man?
attribute.
ラッシュデュエルのモンスター
Right,
の
yeah,
属性
six
は
plates.
6種類。
No, I guess that's what the color schemes were for, yeah.
水、炎、風。足りないのは光属
Ignis
性
I
の
guess
この
everyone
色
just
だ。
forgets about Divine.
よかったな。これで全6
Looks
種類
like
揃
one
った
of
ぞ。
those random.
Yeah, well, it's
It's not
not
a
super
real-
rare.
そういうことじゃないんだけどな。
さらに
何この
What?
絵。
光属性の皿といえばライトソーサラーだ。
Man, stick to
皿
your
は
day
どう
job.
かな。
I'm placated.
Can we get...
That was pretty funny.
That was one of the funniest
Yeah.
episodes, I thought. We'll let the ending play on mute here. We can pull the chat up now, which is great.
It's yeah.
Pete, what did you think of it?
It was okay. You know, like I definitely thought it was funny, but like we're still pretty slow moving so far. And in terms of plot, it's really basically Yuumu knows the secret that Zuijo and Mitsuko were here. That's really it.
I wonder if that at some point down the road could lead to a problem if Udius and Yuhi find out that
Maybe.
Yuumu knew. Wonder if that's a little bit of a setup for that. We will react to the preview as well,
Preview,
chat,
yeah.
and I'll turn the volume on when the preview comes out. Funny episode. Udius is so kind where he does these things that get Yuumu into a bad situation here, but like Yuumu can't even be mad at him because it's from the good, the kindness of his heart. So like, it's tough to even be mad at him for that. But I was surprised. I was surprised an episode with a Zuijo duel returning felt as unimportant as it did. And that's not to say this was an unimportant episode by any means. Zuijo, Yuumu, two of, I think, the most intelligent, fascinating characters in the show. Maybe my expectations were a little high. But it was it was funny. It was way funnier than I thought. But the plot stuff that I was kind of expecting wasn't necessarily there. Caliber, I'll get your thoughts in a second. Let's just see the preview.
We gotta get the
レポート。今回はボイドベルグエリジウム
Yeah,
の報告だよ。
相
Elysium.
手モンスターを裏側にして
Cool to see this ace as well.
裏側にされたモンスターの装備魔法が破壊されるよ。
The fact he opened a bakery being a secret is
I
interesting.
would still go to that bakery.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but that's okay.
You're a hater. You don't support local
リ
businesses.
モートラッシュ
It's actually a remote rush
あな
duel.
た人とデュエルできるの？こうラッシュ。
It's like a tabletop remote rush.
It's like when we were in the pandemic.
この番組は
Oh,
コナミと
is that some little bit of flashback?
That's a young Rovian and a young London,
They
young
look young there.
Kirishimas, yeah. Young Kirishimas. I don't know. This duel for me, my head is completely
Another
spinning on
Osaka,
this
huh?
duel.
Yeah.
Another Osaka duel, but is this going to be the duel where they write her out of the show because of
Probably.
what's happening with their voice actors? But I don't know if I pick Ron Ron. I feel like that's I'm asking.
It's like picking.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Right, I'm asking for a smack to the face if I pick Ron
Yeah.
next week. But I still got 2 nights before we make our official picks. But Caliber, what were your thoughts on episode 30, my man?
Not a bad episode. It's weird because thinking about the episode, I was like, if this doesn't have a good amount of plot, it's probably not going to be great.
Yeah.
Like, that was just kind of the way that I was thinking of it. And it really didn't have much plot, at least that we could see. Maybe them having a secret bakery is something that is going to be a much bigger ploy later on. Like,
I think it will.
maybe that's like they're almost their like in disguise place for when the King of Terror arrives, because then he won't know that they're there or whatever it might be. Obviously, it's a front for something else. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
covering
it's a front.
something up by having this bakery.
It's a front.
But it's interesting.
It's a funny episode.
It's interesting that like they have this bakery and they're like running this campaign, so it looks like a very normal, legitimate business. Obviously, it's been there for a while. If Yumu's been going there for 6 weeks, they said that they've been having the curry bread for 6 weeks for this promotion.
Yeah, that's right.
So they've technically been around for a little while and nobody's noticed yet. So they're basically incognito, but right in front of everybody's eyes.
Yeah, it's a good disguise. Also, for people in the chat asking what happened with her voice actress, Asaka's voice actress did come out about a week ago and say that she will be taking an indefinite hiatus due to some throat problems that she's been having. She was taking treatment while voice acting. Her throat was not getting better, and so they decided that she needs to stop voice acting altogether.
It's like a singer when they cancel a tour.
Yeah, so we don't know how long that hiatus is going to be. The argument is that they probably already did this episode beforehand, but could they go back and change the ending?
They could.
They could. I mean, Udius was written out of the show because of COVID, and that happened, I feel like, pretty quickly. So he was turned to a shirt. So I don't know. Show's actually been bogged down by a mire of behind-the-scenes issues, which is just unfortunate. But we'll see how they handle this situation. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting episode. Zuijo gets the win against a big character. And you know what I like about this as well? There were a lot of people. I thought it was very premature and a little crazy. Yumu's the new Luke. Oh, Yumu's the new Luke. Oh, here we go. An undefeated dragon user. She loses to Rovian. They still, the people say, well, it wasn't a 1v1. Now she loses to Zuijo. Right. So at least
we're not doing that.
We're not doing it again. And that's better, right? Because I like Yumu. She went 17-0.
To be honest, the one thing I will say is that proves for any doubters, you included early on, how freaking good Luke was.
Luke was a very good duelist.
I mean, like, in the Bridge era, he's by and far the best duelist in Bridges so far universe.
Yeah, Luke's the best duelist ever.
Yeah. In the Bridge universe.
Yes, in the Bridge universe.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's hard to even compare because they're two different games, but he's the best. And actually, right, I think you're right. Every character in the show now has a loss that's dueled at least twice.
Yep.
So that's just how good he was.
Yeah.
We have a few donations and super chats. Appreciate you guys. Philip Rosewood, thank you for becoming a channel member for 17 months. Hot damn, we're back in business. Good to have this back for this day. I'm excited for this app. Also, Dill, I'll finally get you chapter 5 this week. I'm done putting it off, so expect that soon. Cannot wait.
Awesome.
So thank you. Also, yes, Udius's voice actor got COVID during the second arc. That's why it wasn't confirmed, but that's why he was turned to a shirt for 5 episodes. And, you know, the Bakuro variant never dueled. He was probably going to duel Udius, I imagine, and that duel was probably scrapped. But yeah, that's...
You see that a lot in shows.
You do.
Particularly
well, these are real people. You know,
like sitcoms, a lot of times when actresses are pregnant, a lot of times they will do something that, you know, they went on a trip and they write them out of the show for a number of weeks. You see it a lot.
Especially if they can't write the pregnancy into the show. Like it's not that type of character for whatever reason.
Yeah. I think, even though I think this would have been a really badass win for Yuumu, as I said last week, a Wednesday night on the Talkin' Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast, I'd be fine if Zuijo won. I feel like it was probably the right decision.
Yeah, I think he needed it.
Because it was probably
also
the right decision.
Her intentions. That's why you said it to me right before the duel started.
Right.
As soon as you saw her intentions, like, yeah, she's not winning.
Yeah.
There was nothing at stake. Literally, there was zero at stake.
Well, and that's what makes it. Whenever a duel has zero stakes, that makes it way more unpredictable. And actually, this show, when stakes are high, Go Hyuna versus Udius, even Rovian versus the Twins, you still get unpredictable duels.
You do.
So early on, I'd say this show's been a lot more unpredictable with its duel writing than Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's has been.
Yeah, sure.
Whether that's good or bad,
no, I agree with that.
I think that's just the way it is. Wealthy Arabian, thank you for the £5 super chat. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Wealthy. Appreciate it. Philip Rosewood, thank you for the $10 super chat. Did anyone see the Ant-Man 3 trailer today? I'm not going to read the rest of it because it's a little spoilery, Philip, but you can talk about it a little bit. We did right before we did this.
Well, actually, Philip, I don't know if you're subscribed or care, but I have a channel called Clueless Gamers. We actually did a trailer reaction and discussion for that trailer literally right before we went live for this. Yeah, so you're going to see that video up on my channel tomorrow. So there's usually links down below to the description for my channel, so if you're not already subscribed or you're interested, feel free. I'd appreciate it.
Wednesday night on the podcast, the channel will be linked as always. Jake, thank you for resubbing on Twitch for 25 months. I'll be live on Twitch in about 23 minutes. Super Deep Route. We're playing some Fall Guys. We can talk Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. We can talk older Yu-Gi-Ohs. We can talk whatever you guys want. Life. I'm excited. Yes, 22 minutes. I'll be live on Twitch. X-Slayer, a tier 3 as well. Thank you so much, Jake. X-Slayer, thank you for the $10 super chat. This ep was funny. Honestly, one of the funniest eps so far.
Actually, I had a good time.
And if you told me a Zuijo Yuumu duel would be one of the funniest eps ever, I don't think I would have.
It's his dryness that sells it.
His dryness really sold it, and
just the way he's like lifelessly standing in the bakery when she tried to. It's just great.
It was good. Funny. Rather take those eps right before we get into the main meat of the plot with the Great King of Terror coming in 2 episodes. Well, that's a great point, because you do have to remember, next week we have Asaka versus Ron, which to me is super interesting. And I'm kind of... Oh, no.
No, you got it.
I have the chat up.
They trying out here.
You have Ron versus Asaka, which is super exciting, if not for all the stuff going on outside.
Right.
And then in literally... like 2 weeks from now, 12 days, the Great King of Terror attacks. So if you feel like it's gotten off to a slow start here, which is, I think, a fair statement, this was a funny episode. Zuijo gets his first win. Yuumu hopefully gets a little bit of a development here, a little bit of humble pie, which maybe she needed. And we get the Great King of Terror in literally less than 2 weeks. So that's exciting.
And it sets up that plot point down the road that she knows information that our other 2 mains don't now.
Yep.
Yeah, and that could cause a riff. I mean, it could.
I don't even see the riff. I think it could serve the purpose that she's going to be called on by them to help.
Yeah.
I think I could see more going like that.
Mitsuko seemed very... Like, that was easily the most tame I've ever seen Mitsuko.
Like, friendly and like...
I mean, opposite of all we saw in the first arc. Even in the second arc, when she burst into Kawaii-Tail's office and was bullying him. Yeah, well, she is terrifying. Just by her height alone. But she was really, really kind. Very kind. Not expecting that. Philip, thank you for the $30 super chats. Jesus Christ, Philip. Thank you so much. Dill, I got another tidbit about that Arc 5 fanfic, is the fact that we get a much better showcase of the U-Boys. I did get it, by the way. I got to read it. And the Bracelet Girl, since Zark and Ray's daughter. Dawn becomes split, her aspects giving the characters more depth. I did get it on Twitch from you, Twitter, and I will be reading it very soon. Philip, you also went on to say, shout out to my hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio, because the Bengals fought the Falcons last night and we whooped that ass. They was not touching us. Hoo-day, we up. Let's go Bengals, keep it up. Also, Asaka hype.
Yeah, Bengals played great. Great offense, man. It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow could have broke the record if he tried.
Wanted to. Yeah, if he wanted to.
What do you have, like 360 yards in the first
half? He had 425, like, first drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, I think he finished 481 when they pulled him. Yeah, I mean, he just killed it.
Oh, they did pull him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were running the ball.
If that was a competitive game, he could have thrown for 650.
Yeah, like if the Falcons, like they looked like they were getting it going at the beginning of the end of the first half. If they kept that going, he would throw for like 600 yards.
Yeah.
It would have been crazy.
It's like arcade stats.
Well, it's like college.
Yeah. And I'm very excited about my Jets, but of course, Vera Tucker and Breece Hall.
Did you see the trade that just happened?
No.
They traded for James Robinson.
No, they didn't.
From the Jags.
Are you serious?
Yep.
He didn't get any playtime yesterday.
They benched him yesterday.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
He's got one.
And then they left him in actually, they were in Jacksonville, but yeah.
Oh, that's great.
They're acquiring him. Yep.
That's fantastic. I mean, him and Carter will be really good.
How long is Vera Tucker?
Season. Torn triceps.
Yeah.
That was very unexpected. They announced Breece Hall. Saleh came an hour later. And he's like, so I got some bad news. AVT's done. And everyone's just like, what? That's a season ender. I mean, that is a season. He's been our best lineman by far.
I love that draft pick.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
That's a
exactly
season ender.
I wanted the Giants to grab for the interior line. So
I'm just praying for any guard, bro, please.
You guys need 4 offensive linemen.
First and 10 podcast he does. Check it out if you like football.
X-Slayer,
thank you for the $5 super chat. Kind of funny to see the rival beating the main girl character in every Yu-Gi-Oh! Interaction except 7. Yeah, I guess Luke never dueled Roman. If you consider Luke the rival, he never dueled Roman.
Yeah, that was one of those duels that, like, duels you wish you saw.
Yeah.
That was it.
And Roman Gakuto. Oh, no, we saw Roman Gakuto.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Jake, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate it. Nick Yagi has appeared in Dragon Souls. Oh, God. And the latest chapter, Pulling Destiny's Strings, is finished. Well, that's very exciting. Definitely send that to me. Although Old Man... Oh, actually, it's Nick Yagi. It's regular Yagi.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Jeez.
Old Man Yagi's going to duel.
No, he better not.
He's gonna.
Angie, thank you for the Mad Gasser. Mattoon's gonna duel. Angie, thank you for the $5 super chat. Yo, 3/5 of the crew. Can't wait for everyone's points on Wednesday. Miss seeing you, Pete. Hope you're doing well.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's good to be back. First video here in the new studio. Actually, I used your gift earlier today, so thank you.
Yeah, Angie is great. Thank you so much, Angie. X-Slayer, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you so much, my man. I think you heard, but just in case, this show was hard to hire because of COVID, so that's the reason we got variants of 7's characters, but luckily we have 3 main characters. Yeah, that was something that came out. That's
and we'll like expand going forward, kind of thing.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, that is what they said.
Will they do that to like keep same character models and same voice actors?
I guess so. Yeah. So.
That makes sense.
I did see that though. I actually completely missed that article when it dropped.
Wow.
So that's something.
Damn, to say that's crazy.
Yeah. So take that for what I still think there's something deeper, but
they could. I mean, you have all the pieces.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. But guys, sorry, I'm playing with my new plate that I got here. I got
easily distracted.
I got 2 more over there.
Thank
you guys so much for the wonderful, amazing support. You guys are all incredible. I appreciate all the super chats and donations. Never expected, always super appreciated. And I hope you had a good time watching us react to this episode live with you guys. I appreciate it greatly. Pete, Cal, anything you want to promote?
Yeah, I stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalBreezy. It's CALBREEZZY. I'm probably going to go live tonight in like a half hour or so might end up playing Fall Guys with Dill depending on what his schedule looks like and his crew and everything. But I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'm going to play yet. So I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, so I might play that again too. But that's really it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do a YouTube channel that I plugged earlier. Coolest Gamers. Do a whole bunch of TV show reactions, movie reviews, trailer reactions. You can see Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania's official first trailer tomorrow. So if you want to check out that reaction review, you can check that out on the channel. And yeah, I do a football podcast with my friend Brian called First and 10. See the most recent episode up. We're going to record another one this week, and you'll see that by this weekend. So if you're interested in some football, we love talking there.
Are you ready for some football?
Some great stuff, so definitely check him out. And thank you guys all so much for being here, for watching. You guys are incredible. And one last super chat from Gravity Hero. Thank you, Gravity Hero. I love how Mitsuko is so tall she needs her own window. I like how when they built the bakery, they pre-planned that and had the window put in. Great little detail there. But we'll be...
And Yumu doesn't realize it's her, even though her face is the entire big window on the bottom.
I know.
It is hilarious that, like, as I said in the episode, Tuijo is really tall.
Yeah.
And, like, you see the difference. And then when they go outside and you see the difference again between her and Yumu, it is
wild.
Striking. I mean, it's just terrifying.
It is striking. And if you guys were wondering what the shadow is, we do have the 6-foot Jack Skellington, 7-foot Jack Skellington over to the...
I'm surprised nobody really asked about that.
No. That means if there was actually a dude there hovering over you, chat would not have let you know.
Yeah. Thanks, chat. So I'm dead. Thanks, chat.
Thank you guys so much. You are all incredible. I'll be live on Twitch in literally like 15 minutes for some Fall Guys, with some Fall Guys. So please come over, chat. We can talk Go Rush. We can talk Yu-Gi-Oh! 9. We can talk Jump Festa, which is in 2 short months. Ooh. And pumpkin painting stream Sunday night. So stay tuned for that. Second annual pumpkin painting stream. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.